show emote. It's literally the area.
It's on though?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. I don't want to test it.
Yeah, because if you test it, it'll show the next person. Yeah, it'll show the next person.
Because I did tell Oscar that he might have to sit here with it or like stand here next to it, but maybe he
Yeah, he can stand back if he has a clip. Yeah, he can stand back.
Okay.
click it whenever you tell me, or whenever you say
So
another name?
I'll say there. So I'll say like Maria Alvarez, and then you would
Click.
advance it.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, good.
Whenever you say your name, I'll just click.
Perfect.
Sounds good.
Perfect.
And then I'll hand it to you when you're done.
Yep.
All right.
You're good. Do you believe you're already to this point done with 3 semesters?
I couldn't believe it, honestly. It's a lot. I mean, honestly, I learned a lot from yours the second semester, and so like this third semester was so much smoother.
Good.
So much smoother.
Well,
I
the
understand.
transition from first to second is
Yeah,
huge.
it is.
The transition from second to third is much less.
It's much less. I feel like that's what really
Because it's
affected me.
med-surg.
That's what
It's
affected
med-
me.
Of
Yeah.
course it does.
I mean, just that transition alone, I feel like there was just like a lot of adapting. There was no adapting from second to third. So
Right, because it's med-surg to med-surg
Med-surg to
versus
med-surg.
fundamentals. Starting med-surg it's huge.
I ended up with a B this time. Yeah.
You're almost there.
Yeah.
One more semester.
Honestly, we just
Are
see
you
it.
thinking what you might want to do? Have you gotten that far yet in thought?
ER or psych. Yeah. I've been doing psych for a long time. I've been working at the Elgin Mental Center, the Chicago Read one, and so. But
Bilingual,
also,
bicultural mental health professional is such well, both places. Both places.
yeah, or ER. I think I want to do the ER first because I feel like psych is not. Yeah, I feel like psych is. I'm not going to be taking my skills. I'm not even keeping it fresh.
I mean, you can always pick up some shifts. You could have your foot in both doors. Do a predominant in ER, and then pick up some shifts up in behavioral health where
Yeah.
you work, if that,
That's not bad either.
and then the transition is really smooth. If ever.
Yeah.
Well, you'll be great wherever you go.
Honestly, I just need to just focus on fourth semester, and then that's it. I'm almost there.
Yeah, and the 4th semester is all about ER.
ER. Okay.
Really truly, it's the critical care, and it's your ICU, ER, it's your mental health crises, which come through the ER most of the time.
Yeah.
And so you should do well with that.
Yeah. I went to the ICU this semester, and I kind of liked it, but it was just not like what I was looking for. So I think ER is what I really want to do.
ICU is always there.
Yeah.
Every wanting and ready for you. Always go there.
I like the fast pace of everything.
That's what I do. Sure.
Oh.
I did med surg for a year,
Yeah.
and then I transitioned to ED.
Can everyone hear me? Okay. All right, we're ready to go. Good morning, everyone. I'm just gonna go ahead and start off with introducing myself. So for those of you who don't already know me and are watching from home, my name is Mary Patino, President of Associated Nursing Students Club here at ECC. On behalf of ANS, we would like to welcome everyone to the Spring 2024 Nursing Pinning Ceremony, our pinning ceremony. Isn't that crazy? 2 years certainly flew by. I would like to begin by saying congratulations to all the nursing students here today, including those who are not. As we all know, nursing school is very, very hard, and we all have a different definition of what that means to us. I am honored to be standing here today, and I am very honored to begin this ceremony with a few words of wisdom. Nursing, what does that mean to you? We were all asked that in our first semester of nursing school. I hope that you're still able to answer that amongst yourselves and challenge it as needed. Nursing was always the goal for me. Then I also considered the spark of interest in obstetrics and gynecology, and even considered specializing in midwifery. You know, massage the fundus or whatever TJ said in class. Today, nursing still allows for all those possibilities. One of my biggest goals in life is to inspire people. I truly want to be the change that we need. I want to help make a difference, make a huge impact in people's lives, in nursing and in general. I hope that if we cross paths in this journey, that I was able to do that, even if it was very minimal. Many times I was asked, Mary, how do you do it? How can you be a nursing student? Be in a club, run a club, work, be a mom, and still have time for the gym, cooking, and helping others. How? If I'm being honest, it was incredibly difficult, especially when there are friends, family, lovers who don't understand the time and demands of nursing school. I'm sure you guys know what I mean. However, this spot right here, I literally fought for it, but that's a story for a different time. Were there times when I thought that making it to this spot was impossible? Absolutely. The first week of nursing school, if anyone can recall, then again last semester, when I felt like everything you can possibly imagine was working against me. I was also adapting to the many hats I wore. Despite those challenges, I stuck to my beliefs. I'm a firm believer that when you have a dream, the running never stops. You may slow down for a bit, maybe even take a break, all perfectly okay, but don't ever stop chasing that dream. Nursing isn't just ADPI, injections, medication pass, and all those other things some may find fun in nursing school. Nursing entails caring, patience, compassion, sacrifice, prioritization, and efficient time management. Did you notice something? All of those things can also be applied to real life. So when you find yourself doubting, remember why you chose nursing. Continue to learn and challenge yourself. All of our sacrifices will be worth it in the end, I promise. I'll begin to close here by saying how blessed I feel to have met amazing people in this nursing journey and here at ECC, my nursing family. Thank you for the memories, the new friendships, the cries, the laughs, and all the learning. A big special thanks to all of our nursing class instructors, our clinical instructors, our families, and our support systems. My ANS team, I'm wishing our new leaders the best of luck going forward. To my daughter, Aaliyah Jaylene Patino Eichel, for being so patient, understanding, and supportive of my dreams. You are my biggest inspiration, honey girl. Lastly, in the wise words of the amazing Lisa West, remember that every day you get to choose what kind of nurse you want to be. Lisa, I want to be the best nurse. I do have one last question for any takers. What is Raz? I'm kidding. We'll leave that for NCLEX. Please help me welcome our new speakers, April and Jose.
Okay, for those of you that don't know me already, my name is Jose Venancio. I'm the ANS co-secretary.
And I'm April Raman-Kuhn. I took over the ANS social media since our very first semester and was your fourth semester vice president. On behalf of ANS, we want to congratulate all of you for finishing your nursing school journey.
Congratulations to all of you for all the achievements you've endured and conquered. Every one of us knows here the struggle of nursing school, and even though it was hard, we've created bonds with wonderful people along the way.
Jose has become one of my closest friends that I've met in the program, and the funny thing is that I barely even remember that he was in my first semester class.
She
Because-
swears it was her Hashimoto's.
That hypothyroidism brain fog is crazy. But although this is the end here, we all know that it's just the beginning to the rest of our lives.
Also, I am not going to forget the faculty that worked here in the journey that has joined us. I want to personally thank Barb for believing in me. You know, I was struggling first semester. And Lisa West for saying how smart I was second semester. It really made me feel really confident. And Lisa Hudson, thank you so much for saying that I would be a good educator. That's actually making me kind of consider that. And Peggy, I want to really thank you for fourth semester, making me really believe that I'm ready to become a good nurse. Sorry guys. What really helped me a lot during the times of doubt was really thinking about how much time this faculty has put effort into our education. We surely do notice that some faculty stay here till 7 p.m., reply to emails as soon as possible, give us resources, stay after class for the simplest of math review because we all know that math was really hard, and even the small things to just simply listening to us. I just want to say a huge thank you to all of our hardworking faculty and to becoming our nursing colleagues as well.
Being a part of ANS for the last 2 years, I've witnessed 3 other pinning ceremonies prior to this one, and it's still surreal that I finally get to witness our own. I remember being in this exact room 4 semesters ago, feeling so inspired to see the joy of the cohort graduating, but at the same time, I felt so discouraged. It was just an overwhelming feeling like I still had such a long way to go. For anyone who knows me, I like to think that I come across as a very positive and uplifting person. I try my hardest not to let any of my negative days show on the outside. It was a couple of months into my first semester, and per usual, life was testing me, and I also had back-to-back failing exams. I always joke that I became besties with Sarah Bazzelli and all of the instructors because of those Spartan alerts. If you know, you know. I'm not sure if Barb remembers this, but I sat down for my meeting after failing yet another exam, and before we even started going over the exam content, she looks at me, sighs, and asks, "April, how are you doing?" I tried so hard to hold back the tears after hearing her tell me that she and Asia felt something that had changed with me and I didn't see myself. I'm sure most of you have felt that at some point in your journey, just the intense anxiety of not knowing what's to come. But fast forward to now, look at us now. We made it, who would have thought? I'm so proud to be part of such a diverse and loving cohort. I'm not biased or anything, but I think we're one of the best cohorts. Everyone is so kind, helpful, and genuinely caring.
We've all come from all walks of life, whether it's the youngest person turning 21 on finals day.
Having gone through midlife crises and having 5 different career changes already.
Getting engaged or eloped.
Getting divorced and navigating the life of a single parent.
Finding love and starting new, lasting relationships.
Taking care of 3 kids, or 3 cats, or dogs, or birds.
or having to commute hours back and forth to be here. Doesn't matter where we come from because we all still came in together.
I hope that your takeaway from all of this is to please remember to give yourself grace. We're so quick to say that you never know what anyone's going through, so be kind. But then we forget to be kind to ourselves. Be proud of what you've accomplished and what you've had to endure to be here today. Again, we'd like to thank everyone who has been part of a support system throughout all of this and will continue to be.
We are so thankful for all our peers and all of our faculty for believing in each other and every one of us on the days we didn't believe in ourselves.
Congratulations again to everyone, and I'd like to end with my life mantra: the world is full of good people. If you can't find one, be one.
Now a round of applause as we would like to welcome up Peggy Lemoyne for words of wisdom.
Here we go again. I'm really humbled to be in front of this graduating class and amongst such excellent faculty here at ECC. So I have a lot of things to say that kind of go in line with what you said. And the first thing I want to say is congratulations. Whoa, here you are, now you did it. This is it, you finished. Some of you might be thinking, what is my purpose now? You've completed these years of nursing school and maybe wondering what's next. It's often a surreal experience now that you've crossed this finish line. There's many other to come. I often ask my students, did you know you wanted to be a nurse when you grew up? And I'm always surprised at the amount of no's that I receive when I ask that question. This has made me realize there's not just one path to nursing school, and I really thank you all for sharing your stories with me. I'm always amazed by your journeys. For some, you knew nursing was your calling. Others, this is a second or third career even. However you got here, I'm glad you came to Elgin Community College. Many of you were balancing so many life responsibilities outside of school: kids, jobs, illnesses, taking care of parents, siblings, cats, dogs, birds, as you said, grandparents, car troubles, etc., all while learning how to massage the fundus, right? And you showed up voluntarily. I've really seen times change in my nursing career. The nursing profession is ever evolving and attracting people from all walks of life. Nowadays, I'm the typical student, but in the 90s, I was not the typical student. When I told my mom I was going to nursing school, she could not believe that I was going to be successful because I had to work and take care of my 3 children as a single mother. In my mom's day, going to school was her only focus back in the day. In nursing school back then, you were graded by how clean, neat, and unwrinkled your uniform was. I'm not kidding, that is actually true. Now we are assessing your critical thinking abilities on some very, very complex patients who to me seem to be getting younger and younger as each year passes. They present with a host of physical, mental, and emotional challenges that complicate their care, making our jobs as nurses even more complex. I wonder if anyone here feels like, what have I gotten myself into? This is not what I thought nursing was going to be like. I did, until I realized I wanted my journey to lead me back to ECC to teach. And I am delighted to hear many of you are looking into teaching as your profession. The good news is there are so many fields you can use your nursing skills in if you're not interested in being at the bedside for your whole career. It's, in fact, not long ago, someone was trying to recruit one of my former students for cybersecurity, and I'd like to send a shout out to the Ascension employees who are now working on paper. If you didn't know that, they are fully on paper right now. Where I started back a long time ago. Each semester, I'm reminded how lucky I am to be in a position to have an impact on your journey, and your graduating class was just such a pleasure to work with. I want you to leave here and be the kind of nurse you'd want to take care of your family. If you ever need grounding and bringing yourself back to why am I doing this and what type of nurse I want to be, think of your patient as they were somebody in your family and how you would provide that empathetic care to them. I hope you have learned to be more empathetic and that nursing comes from a place of love. There are other careers that pay more money, but having the opportunity to care for others, often during their worst times, the worst times in their lives, is indeed a calling, your purpose. In writing this, I looked up the job description of a nurse. The role of a nurse. Nurses are the heart and soul of healthcare. You will assess patients' needs, develop care plans, provide critical treatments. You will monitor vital signs, administer medications, and respond swiftly in emergencies. Your role is both a science and an art, blending clinical expertise with heartfelt compassion. As doing these tasks, you have an immense impact on patients' lives by just being there. As nurses, you will be there during people's most vulnerable moments, when they are scared, in pain, or facing uncertainty. Your presence can provide comfort and hope. The importance of being with someone during their worst moments cannot be overstated. It is a privilege and a responsibility that requires immense compassion and strength. Think of the patient who is frightened and in pain. Your calming presence and skilled care will provide not only physical relief, but emotional comfort. Remember the elderly patient who struggles with loneliness. Your kind words and attentive care will make them feel valued and cherished. Consider the new mother facing complications. Your expertise and reassurance will guide her through a challenging time, ensuring both her health and her baby's. Examples of your impact in patient care. This is straight from the job description. You will be there when a patient's condition suddenly changes, using your skills to stabilize and comfort them, often being the difference between life and death. Communication abilities. Some of you, when you started, were very intimidated just by talking to patients. You've come a long way. Now you'll be in a role to educate patients, their families, about managing illnesses at home, ensuring they leave the hospital feeling confident and supported. Emergency response. In a crisis, you will be the calm amidst the chaos, providing life-saving intervention and clear communication. And patient education. Your guidance on medication management and healthy living will empower patients to take control of their health, improving their quality of life. Your journey ahead. As you move forward, here are my hopes for you. You will touch many lives, leaving a positive impact that ripples through families and communities. You will find fulfillment in your calling, knowing that your work makes a difference every single day. You will continue to learn and grow, becoming even better nurses and human beings. You will foster a deeper respect for all humanity, recognizing that we are all connected in our shared experiences. Please take what you've learned and make a difference in the lives of your patients. You may be tempted to think passing a tray or feeding a person is beneath you. I hope you are reminded with each tedious bite, this extraordinary human being is worthy of your time and should be treated with dignity. I'm almost done. Now here you sit, having accomplished one of the most difficult tasks of your lifetime. Be proud. The healthcare system needs warriors like you to lead and to inspire. Always remember you have the power to make an impact and create necessary change. You've seen the good and the bad in our healthcare system. Use that knowledge to become leaders and mentors we desperately need. Again, I speak on behalf of our ECC nursing faculty when I say we are grateful that you chose us. We will be here eagerly anticipating news of your journeys. And I'd like to end with a quote from Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing. Let us never consider ourselves finished nurses. We must be learning all of our lives. Congratulations once again on this enormous accomplishment. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now I would like to welcome up our graduate announcer, Lisa McCarthy-West. Mrs. Escobar, as well as Donna Boyce. Thank you.
Heat generated out of the computer. Yeah, it's right here. We all good. It is my honor to introduce the graduates for the May 2024 class. Emily Acevedo. Thank you. Maria Alvarez. Avery Ansett. Sergio Orega. Jordan Cheyenne. Tanner Conroyd. Malia Delaney. Crystal De La Paz. Mackenzie Finch. Myrel Garcia.
Shannon Grafer. Christian Gueco. Natalie Hernandez. Davina Mahakwanvong. Mark Angelo Moranan. Montana Myris. Kayla Nava. Lily Ocampa. Adriana Ochoa. Priya Patel. Maria Luz Patino. April Ramankun. Michael Reyes. Such cute pictures. Sarah Schambach. Nicole Starr. Thank you. Jose Venancio. Mary Jane Viverio. We'd also like to recognize students who weren't able to be with us this afternoon. Monica Hurtado. Christina Laredo. Kayla Mikulowski. Desiree Moreno. And Irvin Peterson. Congratulations, class of 24.
Okay, I'm going to ask all the nurses in the room to rise. And if you look at the back of your program, you have the Nightingale Pledge that we're going to say together. Okay, I solemnly pledge myself in the presence of God to faithfully practice the profession of nursing. I will do my best to make and maintain the highest standards of my practice of profession. I will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to keeping my practice of my calling. I will assist the physician in work and devote myself to the welfare of my patients, my family, and my community. I will endeavor to fulfill the rights and presence of good citizen of my share of responsibility in promoting health and welfare of the community. I will consistently endeavor to increase my knowledge and skills in nursing and to use them wisely. I will zealously seek to nurse those who are ill wherever they may be and wherever they are in need. I will be active in assisting others in safeguarding and promoting the health and happiness of mankind. Thank you. You may be seated. And then Ms. Escobar will be coming up.
Thank you. I have the privilege of giving some closing remarks to this cohort of students who are about to leave us. It's such a privilege to be able to do so, and I look forward to seeing the careers you're about to build in our community. So I have this to say to y'all. Graduates, nursing school lasts 4 semesters, but for many of you, this journey has been far longer than that. Elgin Community College costs $132 per credit hour, but for many of you, this journey costs far more than money. You've dedicated years of your lives preparing to spend the rest of your lives making other people's lives better. You've wanted to make a difference, you've wanted to care for those in need, and you chose nursing as the path to do just that. Maybe those years ago you knew what you were signing up for. Did you know? Maybe you were ready. Were you ready for the hours and hours and hours of studying? No. Does anybody remember in the first semester, when the first semester faculty look at you and they say, you should spend 4 clock hours outside of class preparing for every credit hour that you're taking. And you thought to yourself, you're like, but this is like 9 credit hours. So that's 36 hours, but I have to be here for many hours and I have lab for many hours, and that can't be true. That must be for other people. But maybe you were ready for the mountains of flashcards. Did anybody save every flashcard from the beginning until now? When you added the room onto your house, did it cost more than the tuition for the? How long are you planning to keep them? I want to know. Is there like a creative DIY? Wallpaper? Maybe. Maybe you were ready for the quizzing and the early mornings and the late evenings. I'm just curious because I don't want to project my own nursing school experiences too much, but at any point did you question your decision? Yeah, I spent some time questioning my life choices about being in nursing school, including on my 21st birthday when I had to get up at 4:30 the next morning to go to clinical. But it was worth it. Maybe you knew how much you would learn. Did you predict how much you would change between the beginning and now? Were you sure? I had no idea. And in nursing school, I learned so very much, and I finished sitting at pinning, thinking to myself that I don't know anything. I changed so much, and I learned so much, and I succeeded, and I sat there afraid of this test that I had to take. I took some practice tests for the NCLEX, and I failed the practice tests. And I was like, what? How could this happen? And then I realized that sometimes, this is my theory, they may make the practice test harder so that you buy their product, so that you study with their product. But I digress. I passed the NCLEX on the first try. When it shut off after 75 questions, I wasn't sure if it shut off after 75 questions because I did so well or I did so poorly, because as you can all attest, every clinical judgment question, every NCLEX style question, A is correct, but B is correct, but A is more correct than B. So when you're finished getting the right answer, you're still questioning yourself if you had the rightest answer. Maybe. So maybe you knew how much you would learn, and maybe you knew how much you would grow. But did you know how much other things you would gain? Nurses gain knowledge. Nurses gain trust. Nurses gain respect. And nurses gain responsibility. You have made it this far. Maybe you sprinted. Maybe you're the youngest graduate. Maybe you stumbled. But either way, you're here because you have triumphed. So now what? Do any of you feel like you maybe are forgetting something? And do you feel like you're late for something? Right? Are you supposed to be somewhere? Is your to-do list feeling slightly shorter? The weight feels slightly lighter? Have you been sitting still for a little bit too long? Right? It feels weird. There's been such demands on every moment of your time, every thought in your head for so long. Are you happy? Good. Are you a little bit rested? Just a little bit rested? Do you have a tiny bit more time in your day? Yes. So I ask this of you. I want you to take some time to soak it in. I want you to take those deep breaths, rest, reset, pet your cat, walk your dog, fly your bird. Hug your kids just a little bit longer. Remind your partner that you really see them. Thank them for appreciating you and supporting you while you were doing this. Thank your family for supporting all the time and commitment that this program was. Remind yourself why you did this, and go make people's lives better. Congratulations.
All right, now it's time to show the cohort slideshow video. It's about 5 minutes long because there was like over 400 files you guys submitted into that drive. I had to sort through all the duplicates and everything, but it's okay because I had the free time, you know? But congratulations again, you guys.
Passed it on 3. 1, 2, 3, passed it!
plain sight. Where the streets are empty, that's where we run. Everyday people do everyday things, but I can't be one of them. I know you hear me now. We are a different kind. We can do anything. We could be heroes. We could be heroes. Me and you. We could be heroes. We could be heroes. Me and you. Anybody's got the power. They don't see it 'cause they don't understand. Spinning around for hours. You and me, we got the world in our hands. Everyday people do everyday things, but I can't be one of them. I know you hear me now. We are a different kind. We can do anything. We could be heroes. We could be heroes. Me and you. We could be heroes. We could be heroes. Me and you. We could be heroes. Me and you.
It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I would do, you were standing there by my side. And now you're gonna be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long way without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
concludes the ceremony part. We finished a little early, but so it's kind of social hour. We have refreshments in the back. And yeah, feel free to continue taking photos. Do you have anything else to say? Anybody else? Mary? Do we have anything else? All right, congrats! Oh, yeah. What was that? Yeah. Yeah.
Passed it on 3.
The second song came in and I was like,
You did that for a purpose.
I actually cried less
no,
in
did
this
you
one. I
see
cried
that?
more
You
in the
haven't
other
seen
one.
that, have you? Did
No.
you see that before?
No, she didn't let me.
I know.
No, I think they were the only ones that were saw it.
You guys saw it?
I bet he wasn't expecting the video.
No, he